Hey fuckers, guess what? We're here with Vince from French band Warside. They have a new album coming out April 17th via Gruesome Records, Cognitive Existence, right? Did I?
Yes.
Okay, I'm like, oh fuck. I was literally just like looking at it going, okay, yes, remember, I'm a dumbass. So, Vince, I greatly appreciate you taking time out of your day to come hang out and chat with me. Warside is super new to me, but I love it. I just told you like that new single is it's an absolute fucking ripper, dude. Oh my God. I cannot wait for this full length to be out. Holy shit.
Yes, thanks.
So where did where did Warside start?
Warside is a quite long story. It has started with Jérôme and me in 2018. We had already played in several bands together since more than 20 years. And in 2018, Jérôme has contacted me and he Vince, it's time to do brutal and to do death metal again. And I couldn't answer anything else than yes. And we have started the project. We have found a first drummer. Lots of difficulties with to find a global team. We have found a bass player, a singer, and it was the beginning of Warside in 20, approximately at 20 kilometers at the east of Lyons in France.
Right on.
Yes,
So you guys released your first EP in 2020.
yes, exactly. Our
And
first test.
yeah, so how, like, with that first EP, what was that like putting everything together? I know you did that and then you changed a couple of members, but I really, like, I'm really curious about that first EP because I think there's some growth between the first EP and at least the single that I've heard so far. That is, it's fucking tremendous. Um, so tell me about like writing and recording that first EP.
Yes. So regarding the EP, it has been mainly composed by Jérôme, all the guitars and bass. I wrote only solos, and the drums was recorded and written by Nathan, the first drummer of the band. And the EP was it was the beginning really of the band. And with this EP, we have tried to find the perimeter of the band, of the musical influences, and try to mix all the influences we have on our side, common influences and different influences. And the EP was released in 6 years ago now. And now with this album, we had so difficulties to go through and to manage to finalize the album. We have started working on it 1 year ago, and during the recording session, we had to change the bass player. We had to change the singer. So it was lots of things to manage. But just before we had changed the drummer, and now, with the arrival of Thomas and Mathieu, Thomas the drummer, Mathieu the new singer, and they are brothers together. They already shared some death metal project in several lives. And with their arrival, we have gained in maturity. The drummer has increased the accuracy and the brutality of the music with his influences, obviously. The singer has a totally different way to write lyrics and to work than our previous singer, and the result is for us incredible. It's already a very wonderful human adventure because first we are friends above all, and we share the same values, and all these efforts, all these energies, the combined influences are mixed together, and we are really proud of the result. I hope you really enjoy our next album.
So far, like I said, I love it. I think that first single is an absolute ripper, and um, I feel like you guys, at least on the single, you guys have um, found your sound. I feel like the EP was really good, and I enjoy it immensely. But
Nice.
it's like I feel like that was a little more like, hey, let's try a couple of different things, and then this is like, oh, we found it. We're fucking absolutely doing this. So I'm really excited to see what the population or what the metal world like thinks of it because I mean it like I said it's a fucking ripper and you guys
Thank you.
what I think is really cool is you guys are about to go to Japan and play with Aborted, right?
Yes, yes. It's 2 weeks ago.
Shit, yeah.
Yes, yes. It was for a band like us. We had the chance, and we are aware of this to share the scene with the bands who have influenced us. I I can only speak about the tour we have done with we have shared with Vader and Vomitory, and all these guys are so great humanly, musically, professionally, and we have learned a lot of things. Uh, we have learned humility. We have learned, yes, it was for us incredible. And I think all these experiences, these meetings, and the fact that each guy is now involved in the music composition, our album is really the result and the finalizations of a long period of changes, of searching for limits, experienced, and now we have found our sound, our songs, yes, our guys, and Warside is a wonderful family for us with our point of view, humanly and musically.
So you know you mentioned something and it just kind of clicked in my head, the drummer and the vocalist being brothers. Like is that
Yes.
something in the water in France? Because you got Gojira with Mario and Joe. Like
Yes, I don't think it's a French speciality, but yes, on this case, it works. And the fact that they've played together in other project, another side project, they knew how works the other, and each guy has really supplied a new energy, a new definition of our sound, of our influences, and yes, we are proud of this final lineup. Jérôme has started with guitar at the beginning on the first EP and on the first tours, and after so many difficulties with lineup, with availabilities, and personal problems in lives of everybody. Jérôme has taken the decision to take the bass. So the lineup is now easier, is more simple. And I guess on the stage, we have a fistful effect with this lineup. And we are proud of this.
hell, as you
We
should
do
be.
our best. Yes.
I mean, it seems like this is something that I want to experience live. Like, I feel like I have to experience it live. So we've got to get you guys either get you over here to the States or I have to come and find you somewhere wherever you're playing.
Both are possible. On the marketing strategy or communications, I can't give you additional information because it's Jérôme who takes in charge all this parts, he's really skilled in this. But it would be a dream, yes, to cross the seas and to come meet you directly and play in with you guys.
Hell yeah. So is Jerome kind of like the band dad? He kind of handles all the like when you guys are on the road, he's like, "Okay, you guys stay on track. We have to do this shit." Because I feel every band needs a band dad, you know?
Yes. Exactly. It's hard to add something to what you have said, but it's exactly the same with all the different projects and tries we have done in our two last decades. It's the first time, yes, we managed to reach this small level for us, a small level, but we have started traveling. We have started. Creating and meet some fans abroad, and we are really happy to see people coming again for our shows. And yet, it's a very beautiful adventure. At our level, it's a beautiful adventure.
Hell yeah. I bet. I mean, I think, you know, there are places for like all musicians within the music industry, and whether you want to get out and tour the world or you just want to play in your garage, like both are absolutely uh
Respectful, yes.
absolutely, and everyone's welcome, right? There's not a wrong thing with what you want to do in music, like unless you're being a complete piece of shit, and then but then
Yes.
that's wrong. But like at what point did you guys say, you know what, let's take this and see how far we can take this?
It's hard question, because in each project we all have done our best to go the furthest possible. Yes, and with Warside, we have mixed all our different experiences with all our different bands and gigs, and only in France. And it's the first time we go abroad to show our music. And when we had the proposition for the first tour with Vomitory and Vader, it was for us unbelievable. I can't explain how it has happened, but for us it was incredible. And then we have seen that it was possible for us with still lots of work and with a good contact and with doing still our best on stage. The level goes step by step, and we have to compose with our personal lives, with jobs, with family. But a thing is sure is that we share all the same values. We go in the same directions. Each band who managed to go on, I think they have found a common direction. Otherwise, you can't go on playing with guys. And on our sides, we have decided to go the furthest possible, but we know, we are aware that we still need our job to go further in music. So it's always compromises, but a thing is sure is that we want to go as far as possible.
Hell yeah. That's
Yes,
it's I think it's so tough to like balance, and you try to balance the band with the family life or the home life, because they
exactly.
are, as much as they kind of intertwine, like they have the two circles that come together, there's they're separate entities, and those, I think, the matching up everyone's calendars, especially you guys have five people in the band, like that's, if everyone has a family, just a spouse, right? That's
Yes.
10 calendars that have to align to make it work.
and to synchronize everybody. And yes, it's a challenge, but I guess and I'm sure we do it smartly. And we have the chance that all the guys has incredible wives in their lives. It's not my case, but it's the case of the other guys, and it allows us to go on. Yes. So
Hell
thanks
yeah.
for them at this time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's it's important to to be grateful for what you have and
Yes,
those who support what you do, especially in a relationship because it's especially with you guys going out, Japan. I mean, I think the last tour with Vader, you guys did like 17 countries, and then the first tour with Vader, I'm not 100% sure on, but that's that's some time on the road, at least a couple of weeks away, sometimes a few weeks away. Like, how do your other halves, your significant others, deal with that?
the wives of the guys are aware that this kind of events can bring some stars in their eyes, and yes, it's we don't do 10 months of tourings per year, so it's a compromise too. We have to make some compromises too with the availabilities we have through our jobs with vacations and then the advantage is that a tour is foreseen a long time before, so it let time for each guy to organize himself with family, with job, and we try at each time to give an answer the fastest as possible, but we at each time we still need 1 or 2 days to organize and to be sure that there won't be any negative impact on family and job. Otherwise, we couldn't go on. But we do. We at each time we do our best really to find a solution to be available and to go touring because it's a dream. At
Hell
each
yeah, it
time,
is.
it's yes.
Yeah, it's cool to see people go, okay, we can actually like do this. We can go and tour. And like I said, there's room for everyone like
Exactly.
in to play music. It doesn't matter what your aspirations are, if you even have aspirations, right?
Exactly.
So like where, let's say 5 years down the road, where do you hope Warside is?
We hope to be able to go on traveling, to meet other great bands, great people, to still improve ourselves because we still need to work and to go on entering in details of our technical individual skills and global skills. So it's hard to say to give a precise answer. What one thing is sure is that we still do our best to go and to travel and to make discover our music, ourselves, how we are on stage and behind the stage, because a gig is more than only a show. You meet guys, you meet technicians team, you meet other musicians, and you share lots of things. For us, it's really a way to improve ourselves, to discover different cultures, different music, different bands, and to learn from all these encounters. Yes.
Hell yeah.
So we want to be, we would like, as all bands, be able to tour on each place in the world with the biggest bands, and not only the biggest, with great bands like us, great small bands like us, I precise. Yes. Yes, it's the only thing, the sure thing I can answer.
Hey, that's fair. It kind of leaves everything open, right? Like we want to go, but whatever is whatever. We just want to play music, which is, um, I think that's a really good way to stay true to what you want to do
Yes.
musically. Just We just want to play fucking music. Whatever happens, happens. You
Yes,
know?
and we are sure that when you are genuine, you meet genuine people. We have started having some good partnerships with Gruesome Records, great guys with good values, and we share the same points of view in the metal scene. We have started working with Jesus Liston from Venezuela with all our artworks. He has started as a partner, and now he's a friend of the band. So we are creating our own community with partners all around the world. Yes, we can say this. And without all these guys and all these contacts, you can't go further. So thanks for them, and we obviously hope to go on and to work a long time with them.
Hell yeah. That's,
Yes,
I think that it's such an important thing that you pointed out is
exactly.
finding the right partners to team up with because you as in one entity you can make it far, but you can make it further faster with a team of people around you because it everyone has their strengths, right? The
Mm.
artist, the label, the marketing, everything has their strengths. And when you're able to plug the right team in together, it can go fucking wherever it goes. It's fucking awesome because you're doing it together.
Yes, exactly. Thanks.
So what is the one band that you would love to go on tour with that like that bucket list band for you?
I can't give you only one name. I can't give you only one name. We have common influences in the band, and we have different complementary influences too. The common influences, I can say, the Infectious. We already had the chance to share the stage with them. Nile, Cannibal Corpse, Suffocation, and yes, for us the biggest, but there are so many great bands evolving around the biggest bands that the death metal scene is rich. So having only one influences would be a mistake. And
Well, but well,
yes,
mind you, I'm not asking influences. What is like the one band you could have any band in the world to tour with? What band for you is that?
I don't want to make friends jealous, but Vomitory are great guys. Vomitory are great guys. Yes, yes, and we hope to travel with them again. They are friends now. They are. I can't give you. We hope to tour with them again. Sorry, but with Vader too, with Aborted, I can't say only one name. But
Yeah, that
Vomitory, we have created a very good contact and relationship with these guys. So great guys, great music. I guess their album will be Fistful. It will be released in a few months. I don't remember the exact date, but Vomitory.
yeah, that's fucking cool. That's super cool. I think um I think it's really important, like when you go out on the road or when you play shows, to really build those relationships with the other bands because, a couple of reasons. One is, well, it's always nice to have friends, right?
Yes.
And, two is you can learn things from those other bands, ways of doing things, whether it be set up, tear down, or just how you how you handle like the contacts at the club or the sound guy or whatever. There's so much information to learn and share. It it's easier to share when you have friends. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's already very difficult when you are alone on your side. That it reduces a bit the difficulties to be more to gain credibility and thanks to the partnerships and to the encounters we have done on the road, it helps. It's a
Hell yeah.
bit easier. It's still hard, but it helps. It helps. Yes.
So is there is there something that you learned on the road with, Vader and Vomitory that, maybe writing or something with touring that you took from that tour and like, oh shit, we need to do that and then implemented that?
Humility. It's the first word which came to my brain because these guys are incredible, humanly and musically. When you are in front of the stage, it's incredible the power they send with passion to the audience. And when you speak with them out of stage, you see guys, they explain how they played, which scales they use, which amp, and it's an interaction. It's a sharing of informations, of great moments. It's yes, and these guys are so incredible on stage and out of stage that we can only want to go in this direction, to be able to send the same power with smile, and yes, they are really examples for us. We have learned a lot touring with them, and yes, it was. I have no words.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, that's important. It's really important to know like all aspects of it and like like we just said, to share that information because it gives you something new that's just like, oh shit. Yes, I never thought of that.
Yes, yes.
What has been was there a show in the tours that you've done so far that really stands out as like just a mind-blowing experience?
Yes, I have two gigs in my memories. The first was in Timisoara in Romania, Eastern Europe. Guys were incredible. It doesn't mean that in other countries guys weren't incredible too, but yes, in Timisoara it was really and yes, the exchange was with the audience was great, and Japan. It
Hell
was a
yeah.
so different world and culture than we know that it was totally the adventure for us. And these two moments, Romania and Japan, yes, the feedback, the contact with the audience, and it fulfills the art really, and it gives us some energy to go on and to go further.
Hell yeah. What was so with Japan, what was like the one thing that was so different for you that you had to like become accustomed to while you were there?
Yes, and I guess that their culture is so different that we were afraid by mistake to unrespect them by saying something we couldn't think that it could be an aggressive message. That we were a bit afraid of this because in France we don't have the same definitions and the same meaning of respect than in Japan. In Japan, they are so respectful. Yes, and it was okay. You just be yourself, just be respectful. Be aware that they come to discover you, and they don't come for you because they only knew, for example, aborted. Warside were totally unknown for them. So yes, we keep it in mind. But yes, it was a so different culture that it was a double surprise.
Hell yeah. That's,
Yes.
it that's a really important point that I don't think a lot of people um understand, going to other countries and trying not to like be the person that's you want to respect the
Yeah,
people and the culture and all those things, because that is where you build more of a fan base and they want you to come back. Like, oh,
exactly.
we had a great time. So was there was there I'm a big food guy. I fucking love food. So like, was there a country or a place that you went that the food was exceptional?
First, I would like to start by saying that France is one of the countries in the world dedicated to the good food. So we are very yes, we it's hard for us to be surprised with food abroad, and I can say that we were surprised in Japan. Yes, yes.
That's what I was looking for. The one reason I want to go to Japan is for the food.
Ah, you have
Ah,
to find the right place, and it's not expensive to eat correctly over there, but it's so. I love foods, maybe too much, but Japan food is
oh
marvelous.
yeah, that's
Uh,
awesome. That's super awesome. Okay, Vince, um, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
Uh,
you,
I
Tom.
I appreciate it. I cannot wait for the album April 17th. I'm super, super excited to hear all of it.
Thank you. We are excited to release it. Really.
Hell yeah. Well,
Thank you.
have
Thank
a
you.
great day, man.
Yes, I wish you all the best, and thank you again for your time, Tom, and for your patience. Yes, really.
Absolutely. See you, brother.
Bye bye.